now. This is for the Carpe Diem, requested this one. And I love him because he's so skinny and ridiculous and cheerful. It's just kind of preposterous. And of course, I'm a big fan of butterfly wings. So let's see. First, I gotta fix this. Sorry. Okay. So here's the drawing. Let me show you that. I do my blue lines first, of course, because I don't know what I'm doing. And then the wings turned out okay, so I actually just kept those instead of blue lining them. And I had to give them antennae because it just screams fairy to me, even though they don't have that in the monster manual. Okay. Great. So, here he or she is. We have a fairy dragon in one of my campaigns named Fnord. Fnord is a red fairy dragon because he's just born, or just hatched, rather. So, okay. Now, I have, of course, forgotten what color fairy dragons come in, because they do have specific colors, don't they? So I'm going to look at my book. Let's see. Where the hell's my book? This is something I should have done before the broadcast, but you'll just have to wait and put up with it. Fairy dragon. Yes, I have a PDF of the player's handbook here, but it's actually legal because I cut up and scanned my own player's handbook to make it. So that would be fair use. All right, let's see. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Well, I just did a very purple and blue mermaid, and I do a whole lot of indigo and violet. So I think we're looking at red and orange here. So maybe this really is a picture of Fnord. So, okay. Let's see. Those are the wings. Do I want the other wings in here? No. Back fin. Let's see how, now I have the other wings here, but I'm not sure I want to use them because this is pretty visually complicated. But maybe I should anyway. I'll show you. See how I've got these outlines for the other wings that would be in the background? But I think it's going to make it hard to read. I'm going to hide them. Because this is enough, you know? Let's see. Yeah, I think it's enough. All right. Let's see. Now this is already partly colored, so hopefully that will work to my advantage. Red, huh? Well, for one thing, that means the background's not going to be red. The background's going to be something else. Probably blue. And this will probably be a different color also. Maybe dark blue. Just for now. Which means these lines... Where'd I put his antennae? Well, that was silly of me. I put his eyes on this layer. I'm going to take those off and add them again later. Let's see. No, I'm not going to mess with that. All right. Where's my the bod? So his back fin, of course, he is Oh, I see. He is going to be red and orange, so I need to change this color. See, the problem with coloring in, yeah, that'll do. The problem with coloring inside of Procreate is that the colors are not, they desaturate them, and there's really no reason for that, and it drives me kind of crazy. All right, that'll do for now. I'm going to try and saturate that all the way and make this red-ish. Let me just actually select that red. So I can make it legit red. Edit, fill, foreground color. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the back fin here. Weird. All right. I'm going to fill that with yellow. Yeah, much brighter, see? Ticks me off. I would love to be able to do my coloring inside the same program, but it won't do what I want. Super irritating. All right, I'm gonna also make this like a gradient. No, not with a hard brush, with a soft brush, thank you. So that way it's more like an orange fin than a totally yellow one. Okay. Just fill this with black, I guess. Just so it stands out. He kind of looks like an iguana. Okay, and then his tail stinger. Where is it? Probably here. Can be yellow. Ish again. we'll give it a red fade. All right, and I think I will also, instead of shading his skin, I'm actually going to put yellow on his claws and have that be his deal, because he's awfully skinny. I don't want to try and muscle him up. Yeah. Maybe his nose, just a little. Sure. That works. And then I'm glad you're being crafty, HPG. I hope you you have a lot of fun with that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Now, I don't know where I stuck these antennas. Did I put them in the... I mean, I see there's a copy on that lines layer, but they must be somewhere else. Because where did I draw them? Usually I would have put them on their own layer, but I clearly messed up. So, I don't know. They're not in the rings, obviously. I guess I'll just hide layers till there it is. And what happened? There's random yellow dots around it. Ugh. Oh, there's random yellow dots there. Weird. It must have been when I selected that color. That concerns me. That means I could have them somewhere else. But for now, I'll just do that. Get rid of them. Okay. Weird. So for now, I'm just going to change these to like red or something. Oh, I can't just change them to red. Because again, it's that I should not try to color in Procreate. I like get so enthusiastic and Select, modify, feather, 10 maybe. And then I'm going to make them yellow with that hue shift. All right. I'm going to repair all this damage I did. Okay. So I'm going to fill this with black. And then on the antennas, I'm just going to delete that. Hi, Andy.
Hey, buddy.
I'm still on if that's okay.
It's fine. Did Liza finish her homework?
I don't know,
Yeah, she did.
honestly. Okay.
What have you done?
That is my loving husband. He's super supportive and he's awesome. Alright, I'm paying too much attention to this, aren't I? Alright, let's see. Now I need wings. Man, I can't stand having just no shading on the body whatsoever. Let's just... just a little. Like a little yellow along his back, maybe. Yeah, just a little. Oh, but that wasn't good. Why is there yellow there? Oh, I guess that doesn't matter. It's going to be behind the wings. Okay. So the wings. These are lines. And upper wing lines. And this will be lower wing color. And then upper wing color. Which means this has to go on top. Okay. Okay, those are now overlapped correctly. And these lines, I'm going to make black, I guess. Probably with some yellow, but I'll do that separately. I'll do that after I shade the wings. So select load selection, upper wing lines transparency, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. Select load selection, lower wing lines transparency, select modify contract by 5, and then do the same thing here. So what I'm doing is I'm making the panels, see? All right, there we go. And then I'm going to grab these panels. Oh, hush. I'm going to make that just straight yellow. And then do the same thing on the upper wing. And then each of these panels, I'm going to make have a little bit of a shade to it. Not too much, because he is supposed to be primarily red, right? So just a little. Okay. But this yellow is a little too yellow, of course. So then I'm going to counter paint it. Yeah, that works. Okay, now let's get the other wing. Who knew that there was so much painting involved with painting monsters? It's just astonishing, really. Let's see here. All right. You're back. How did it go? How did your craftsmanshiping go? the first part's cut. Okay, well, the tackier the better. Glue should always be tacky. Projects should always be tacky, really. All right, I kind of like him. I think he's good. But I do want to change his eye color. So where did I have his eyes parked? On the skin layer. All right. How about green or violet or something? Green. Green's good. And then I also want to do his color, or you know, the black and then color. The black and then the highlight. He's got a, he needs a bigger colored part here. Alright. I'm going to do that on both. Because if I print him small, his eyes are going to not even be visible. Not really. Alright. And now I'm going to do the black dot again. And then I need my white dot. Okay. That's good enough. Now, I'm going to do my, hey, that's not my normal Pixelscapes. Inconceivable. I need my precious template Pixelscapes. I need to find some way to get that into my actual template so that I don't continue to be annoyed, because I have to do that every time. It gets a little exasperating. All right. Okay. Where's my brush strokes? And then I'll work on doing a little more interesting stuff in the background. The back fin already has enough. $30, huh? Okay. What about -30? No, 30. He's clearly going into orange territory, which is fine. That makes him 6 years old. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to put a shadow on the lower wing. but it's in front, which is going to make it... Oh, wait. I can't do that right now. Ignore that. Because I'm still doing this. There we go. I like that. But in this case, I'm going to make the outside even pinker. Select modify feather 150. Just to, so it's not too monochrome. Nope, feathered it too much. Let's try that again. Select modify feather. How about just 100? Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then this one, the other background, select modify, expand 200. Let's just see how that goes. Select modify feather 200. Because do I want to make it darker or greener? I think I want to make it darker. I mean, darker is relative. It's not technically darker. It does make it kind of blend together, but I think that's okay. Whoops. Okay. Mm. Yeah, I really, really like this. I think it's really, really done. I think we're good. I love those brush strokes so much. Of course, I could put scales on him. Do we want to go crazy? Just like a little bit of scales across his body and down part of his tail. Maybe I should do that thing, since I just had fun with those scales on the other one. Sure. Why not? Whoops. No. File. Open. Scales. It's not going to be all over. I'm mostly looking at his torso. Edit, transform, warp. There's probably a better way to do this that I don't understand. And if I were better at Photoshop, I would know it. But I don't. Okay. Scale selector. Okay. And now I want to actually fade this so that the edges won't be obvious when I do it later. And none of his other paws have it, so I'm gonna fade that. Okay. Then I'm going to bring that to the front. Put black behind it. Edit. Fill. With black. Hey, I can see him. Okay. And then I'm going to just finish erasing that foot because it shouldn't be selected. Alright, and then I can go under channels, blue, select. And then I'm going to go down to the body. Skin. I'm going to make another copy just in case I don't like it. Skin with scales. Alright, and let's see. View, extras. That's cute. I like it. But it gives him green on his back. Let me change that. I'm instead going to do scale painting. And I'm going to paint it with yellow. With a soft brush. Ugh. Okay. But I do need to get rid of the, okay. He's cute. Oh, I gotta change the hue on my Pixelscapes here. My precious Pixelscapes. Okay, let's change it to blend. There we go. Okay. I mean, there's only so many colors here, but I think it works. I like it. Okay, well, thank you for coming by for another broadcast. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna shut this down here and then bring back up my intermission while I figure out what I'm doing next. So thank you for coming by and watching. See ya. Let's see. Where's my thing?